Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the More at One YouTube channel, and welcome to the first ever episode of My Summer Car. So I know I put out a poll quite a few weeks ago asking you guys if you would like to see a playthrough of this game, and I believe I got around 7 votes saying yes, so here we are. Now, one thing, I tried to record this before a week or two ago, and I built the entire engine, and I forgot to hit record the entire time. So that sucked, but I'm back, ready to right my wrongs, and we are actually recording now with the right microphone, and we are about to build the engine yet again, because that's what I'm going to do first. My goal is to get the engine built, and then I guess work on the suspension, and that's just for the car. However, I'm not going to be able to do that without going into town at least once. So the goal for this episode is to work on the engine, which the main part of it is right here. So I know you can put it on the engine hoist here. In fact, you know what? Let me actually try to figure this out. Let's see. Hoist handle. Let's see if I can move it over here. Be a lot easier to build the engine if it was on this, but ugh. How the hell does this even go on? Maybe you have to build some of the engine. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. I will have to figure out how to use this eventually, because the engine's going to have to go in the car, and I'm going to have to use this to actually get the engine in the car, but you know what? For the moment, whatever. Yeah, I guess we will get started work on the engine. I guess I could take a tour of the house if you guys have never seen this game before. Here we got the main bedroom. I don't know why we don't just sleep in here, but we don't. Maybe this is my parents' bedroom. We also have a scale. We are a little less than 80 kilos. Got a TV here. Warning, if you piss on the TV when it's on, you die, so just don't. That actually brings me to another setting I have turned on. I have turned on permadeath, which means if you die, all your progress is reset. By the way, my dog is barking in the background. I hope you cannot hear him. Another goal for this series is, I know everyone loves to drink a shit ton of alcohol when they play My Summer Car. I'm not going to, because I don't like alcohol, honestly. I hate the idea of ever being an alcoholic in my life, but, you know, whatever. I know that doesn't transfer to the game, but, you know what, whatever. My goal is to not drink really any alcohol. However, thankfully we have water and milk. We also have sausages, absolutely delicious. We have delicious pizza, and we have a macaroni box. Don't have to eat right now, as you can see my meters there at the top are good. It is Monday. Here we got this cupboard. I have no idea what this is for. Pantry, maybe? That's probably what it actually is, so might use that. Here we have the laundry room. No, you do not have to do laundry in the game, but it might be interesting if they implemented that later. Here we have the shower, and now we have the sauna. Don't look at that clock too much, by the way. Dipper, water bucket, you know the drill. Classic sauna. We're in Finland. What do you expect? So, and then of course my deck out here, which has this, I guess, firewood, brush maybe. I don't know what the hell that is. We got a pole. Maybe a flag's supposed to go on that. That could be a light. Got an umbrella and a seat. Actually, can you sit down in this? You cannot. We got Uncle's house there in the distance, and we have the barn over there, which, if you guys know this game, of course, is home to the tractor. So, anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Let's go ahead and get back in that good old garage, and let's start work on that lovely little 4-cylinder engine that's going to go right there in a few episodes. Alright, well, I have made a mess, as you can see. But we got all the parts that I'm going to need at the moment, so I guess let's get started. Let's go ahead and pop open our socket set here. Lovely. Actually, you know what? Why don't I take this piece down? Not going to need that for a little while. And let's take down the flashlight, because it has no batteries. One other thing. See the batteries right down here. I actually don't know if there's a multimeter in the game to test the battery voltage. However, I'm going to assume that this battery's dead. Actually, you know what? That is fully charged. Never mind. That does not have to be charged. I know in previous games that I've started, it does need to be charged, but I think the condition of most of these parts is completely random. And it actually looks like we have a decent condition head gasket, too. That'll be nice. Hopefully that doesn't blow immediately. But you know what'll happen. I'm sure what'll happen immediately when I get the car running is I take it out to drive for 5 minutes and I hear and I threw a rod. But, you know, whatever. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So anyway, let's get cracking here. I'm going to go ahead and throw in the crankshaft first. And I'm not going to edit a whole lot of this. I'm going to edit, obviously, some. But, I kind of want to give you guys the full experience of having someone who's not that experienced with engines. I know a bit about engines. I've worked on lawnmowers in the past. I've never really worked on cars, though. I'd love to. Especially because I'm going to be driving in less than a year. I definitely want to begin to understand a little more about car engines, but, you know, anyway. So, I'm not going to edit too much of this out again. You're just kind of going to see the full experience of building this engine. So, hopefully this could be a guide. But don't take my word for it, and actually don't do what I do until you know that this runs well. So, that'll be in a few episodes, hopefully. One thing to mention, I am not using any mods for this series. I could use a mod that kind of gives you a backpack, which is helpful. I could use a mod that tells you the size of the bolts, which is really helpful because, as you can see, it gives you the sizes of the spanners, aka open-end wrenches if you're American like me, or, sorry, never mind, not or. However, as you see, it gives you the size of the wrenches there, but it does not give you the size of the bolt. So you just have to keep guessing and keep guessing what size this is. In fact, I've already forgotten what size this stupid thing is, so we're going to have to go on the hunt and find the right size. This is going to get old real fast, let me tell you. Oh, there we go. Found it. So right now we're bolting in the main bearings that are going to hold the crankshaft in place. I don't know if this is 100% accurate to real life. I know there's bearings like this. However, I know there's also bearings that go on the end of the piston, as you can see. See those two studs there. But that's not involved in the game. You never screw those on. But whatever, you can't expect it to be completely realistic. And there's probably going to be a few people getting mad at me because I'm explaining an engine part wrong, and that's alright. I don't care. You're wasting your time if you get mad at me, just letting you know. I think the engine block can actually go on now. So let's bolt this bad boy in. Oh, nice. I actually found the right size wrench kind of quickly. That's always a treat. And I should have brought the oil filter over here, but oh well. If you notice that catalog right there, there might be a few things I decide to order there, but it's not gonna take effect until I actually go into town. You say we flip this around, because I think there's another bolt I forgot to screw in. Actually, there's two bolts that I forgot to screw in. Oh, make that 3. Alright, screw these bad boys in, and I will catch you guys when I'm on to the next part. Alright, so take a little detour from that. Here's the catalog. As you can see, we have plenty of different parts. We've got antennas, exhaust tips. None of this is really anything I want to order at the moment. However, I'm going to order that because I know that can speed up the process of building the car. Actually, I guess let's see what else is in here. You know what? I'm going to buy that too. RPM gauge is always helpful. But that is the only thing I will buy at the moment. So, we got to mail this in town. I'm actually just going to put this on top of the car right now. I'll probably forget that it's there because the top of the car is white. And, yeah, I'm sure I'll forget, but oh well. Let's see here. We got a plate that goes on the engine. This does not bolt. Nothing bolts here. This just goes on. There we go. And I think the flywheel goes on this end. Does it? It does. There we go. And is that the right size? It is! Look at that! How rare. Alright. And again, guys, tell me, please tell me what you think of this episode. If it actually is an episode. Who knows? Maybe I'll fuck something up. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I am. It's definitely fun to play this game. I really haven't played it much since I got it. I got it quite a few months ago. And I forgot to screw that in. That was a mistake. Oh, hey, I guessed it! No way! Alright. Let's see here. Ah, pistons. Let's go ahead and throw in the pistons now. You go... These go in. You see here? Yep, they do. Where did that go? Perfect. Let's grab that from a bit of a better angle, so it'll fit in easier. There we go. We got piston 2. That should go right there. Sweet. And piston 1. Lovely. Alright. I actually could put on the cylinder head now, but I'm gonna wait. Camshaft. Let's throw you in. This is an overhead valve, not an overhead cam, if you didn't notice already, because the camshaft goes in right there. And we got a phone call. Who's that? Come on. Absolutely not, dumb fuck. Ugh, I do not like solicitors. Or solicitors. God, I said that wrong. Solicitors. I do not like solicitors. Offense if you are a solicitor watching this. No, I'm just kidding. But, well, kind of kidding. I don't like Jehovah's Witnesses either, but I'm not going to go into that. Anyway. Let's see. Camshaft gear. Actually, you know what? I think I should probably screw in the camshaft. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? That'd be good if I forgot to do that. That is... Oh, hey. I have no idea what I'm screwing on there. Oh, wait a minute. Let me, take off the oil pan real quick. I think I just made a bad mistake. So, on this episode of Malwart1 being a dumb fuck. Yeah, you do screw on the, rod bearings. Duh! God, I'm so dumb. I think, the last time I tried to build the engine, I thought it wouldn't let me, put on the pistons if the oil pan wasn't on, but... Good lord. Wow. Okay. That would have thrown a rod instantly, because pistons wouldn't have even been frickin' bolted in. Okay, well, glad I caught that error. Time to put the oil pan back on. Okay, so I got that oil pan back on. In fact, let's actually get the oil filter on. And, let's go, actually, let's push that down. Would not want to have an oil leak and then blow up the engine. Would now, would I? Let's go ahead and throw in the distributor, too. There we go. And I think I actually need a screwdriver to bolt this one in. Or not bolt, screw. Hopefully it doesn't screw me over. I want to kill myself now that I said that. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Alright. Dipstick. Wait. Ah, how cool. I didn't even know. Okay, you know what? Brain issues. Alright. What next? Let's go throw on the... what else do I have here? Clutch? Yeah, I guess we could just assemble the clutch at the moment. And there we go. So that'll go on in a bit. Next up we have timing cover, timing chain, camshaft, gear. Wait. I have not screwed in the camshaft yet. Let's do that, I guess. And back to trying to find the right stupid spanner size. My lord, is this annoying. Tiniest one? Really? Oh, it is. This engine must make probably about 60 horsepower, maybe. And in its old, worn-out condition, I'm going to guess this thing makes probably 55 horsepower. Or it's going to. In fact, I actually don't know. There might be a dyno in the game. I'm not sure, though. Not going to lie, though. It would be quite cool if there was. Good lord. There we go. Found it. Now, we got to make sure we align the camshaft correctly. I do think there is a mark. So let's kneel down here. Well, that didn't work out too well. Zoom in. Alright, so if you guys can see, there's a mark right there. So we're going to go ahead and crank this thing all the way around until it gets to that mark. Because I think that is the correct mark for this. Alright, so I think that is lined up nice and good. to that mark, and if you can't tell, there's actually a mark on this crankshaft too that lines up with that, so I'm pretty sure that is correct. Now let's throw on the good old chime and chain. Timing cover. Can this go on yet? It can indeed. Alright. Now back off to find the right bolt. Oh my god. Hey, there it is! Let's go. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and screw this on, and then let's put on the alternator next. Alternator and starter motor. How about we do that next? What do you say we take a hydration break? Ooh, yeah. And a delicious sausage break, too. I don't know if these burn, but I'm guessing they do. Actually, let's eat one. Or two. And I'm going to go ahead and throw the rest of these back in the fridge so they don't spoil. And we will be back at work. Alright, we are back here. So, I guess let's go ahead and throw on the crankshaft pulley. I know I said I was gonna do the whatever you call it, alternator and starter motor next, but you know what? We're gonna put this guy on. Oh my god. There we go. And I know I'm missing a few parts. I'm actually missing spark plugs and I believe a fan belt. Fan/alternator belt. So we're gonna have to go into town to get that, as well as going to town to get food and mail the letter for the parts order. But that will happen next episode. So, oh, finally got the right one. And we got one more. I think that is it. So we got that screwed on. Let's go ahead and throw the alternator on now. Lovely. Got quite a few bolts that need to hold this little sucker on. Oh, hey, I actually had the right one equipped. By the way, I apologize for the bugs that are now beginning to fly around me, seeing as my character is a little bit dirty at the moment. Actually, damn, I should have taken a shower when I went inside. Oh well. Is that it? That all that goes on the alternator? Oh. We got one more. Well, that is not the right size yet again. My god. Like a frickin' damn eighth of this video is just gonna be me trying to find the motherfucking size for everything. There we go. Finally. Alright. God, I always do that. Alright. Well, this is coming along, I guess. What should we put on next? Go ahead and put on the, let's see here. Put on the water pump pulley. So, I think we should just be able to throw that on. Perfect. And back to finding the right bolt. Okay. Or not right bolt, sorry, the right spanner. Okay, got that nice and screwed in. Let's go ahead and screw that on. It's kind of satisfying just to put this old car back together, honestly. Alright. And now for that. And again, I can't connect the belt quite yet, but I am getting there. And you guys tell me if you want me to change anything with the editing of this. I really want to kind of show everything that I can show. I don't know why the car sometimes makes that crashing sound, but it does. I think it's time to go ahead and throw on the cylinder head now. What do you say? Actually, let's take a look at the parts I have left. So the main ones, kind of the gearbox for the engine, and then the carburetor, and then the headers. So we're going to put those on after I get the cylinder head all situated. So, I'm going to go ahead and screw this down in kind of a crisscross pattern. And then I will move on to the next bit. So, I will see you when I'm done screwing this down. Okay, I think I got everything screwed down on that. Let's go ahead and throw the rocker shaft on. Let's see, what bolts do you like? Oh, it's pretty popular size, this one. That is a 8mm spanner. Or again, open end wrench if you're American. Or even if you're not. Alright. I think it is now time to pop on the valve cover. What do you say? Oh my god. Ugh! I didn't put on the fucking head gasket. Alright, rewind. Alright, finally! That took way too long. Woohoo! Got the valve cover. So, what next? Actually, I guess I could throw on the clutch. I think this is a number 5. And, of course, it just frickin' isn't. Number 7? Nope. Number 6? Yes! No way! Get lucky for once. Alright. Let's go ahead and screw this in, and then I think I'm going to put the gearbox on this thing. Alright, well, I got the gearbox, and it is on. Yay! Finally. Now, I think this one is a number 5. And it's not. My lord. I will never get a break from just constantly looking for the right set. What? Okay, screwing the transmission in. And what's after that? I actually don't know. Alright, the little gear thing. And the carburetor and headers. Of course, how could I forget? So, is this all screwed in? I believe it is. So, that now means that the drive gear can go on. I meant go on the engine, not go on the floor. There we go. Lovely. And what size is this stupid motherfucker? Oh my god. If you didn't know, it gets very old dealing with tons of fucking spanners, and you keep forgetting the size. Oh, come on, you motherfucking bastard. Yes! Finally! Now what about that cunt fucker? Which stupid size are you, you bastard? Does that one even screw in? Wait, is that a piece I haven't screwed on yet? My lord. Alright, well, maybe in 1,000 years I'll guess it. Literally the same size. What size is it? Alright, I'll see you when I find the size. Finally! Finally! Woo! And I got more shit to screw in, I think. Oh my lord. Ugh. Don't get me wrong, I love building this engine, but good lord, it can be a pain in the ass sometimes. There we go. Let's screw this son of a bitch in. Perfecto. And I think that is it. Flip the damn transmission around. Yep. Kind of impressive how the character can pick this up with his bare hands. Oh, and I forgot to screw in the valve cover. Well, let me do that real quick. And then we can put on the finishing touches to this engine. Can't wait. Alright, got that on. Let's throw in the good old header. And what size are you, you bastard? There we go. Apparently that's the size. Turn the engine around. There we go. Yay. Alright. Let's see. You know, at first I was confused because I didn't realize that the engine, or I didn't realize that the header and intake went on the same side. But they do. And carburetor right here. Almost the last step. Oh, thank God. I am ready to stop working on this at the moment. As much as I love working on it, you gotta have breaks, man. It gets tiring. Alright. And not quite the last thing. In fact, I don't even know if I do have the last thing on yet. Let's see here. This all goes kind of on the, this goes to a different part of the car, most of this crap. Including the electronics and the fuel pump. But the part that has been pushed aside for the entire video, the air cleaner. And there we go. Built engine. Let's go. Anyway, that is that. Well, isn't it beautiful to see the sun set over the beautiful lake of, I don't know what the name of the lake is. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. So, thanks for watching this episode of My Summer Car on the Mullet1 YouTube channel. And I will see you guys next time when I brave going into town on this very scary and long road. But until then, I want to just say thank you for watching, and thank you for 88 subscribers. There might be a 100 subscriber special if I feel up to it. 100% going to be an 1,000 subscriber special if I ever get there, as well as a 500 subscriber special. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.